Okay, we're going to give this a try. Hey everybody, this is TJR. I have reviewed new album releases here on the channel with Robert Kinsler on our Music Worth Buying series. That series has been kind of on what I would call an unofficial hiatus. There's a lot of things going on with Robert in his life right now. And as soon as he's able to, he and I are going to do more episodes in the future, I hope. But in the meantime, I've kind of thought to myself that if and whenever a new album release hits me and gets me excited, I'm going to do a quick review for you here on the channel. I'm curious to see how well this goes over with the rest of you. As you know, I'm very passionate about giving new music more exposure through this channel. I tried doing this for a while with a regular weekly Monday new song recommendation video that never really went over, and I eventually just scrapped it. But my desire to keep sharing my excitement for new releases just can't be abated. So I'm going to give this another try, and this will be the first time I do this. There will be absolutely no schedule to this. It will be whenever a new release hits me, I'm just going to make a video, and let's just see how this does. So I'm going to talk about the second album by the group Seratones. They are an American rock soul band that has formed out of Shreveport, Louisiana, and this is my first exposure to the group. The band features A.J. Haynes on vocals and guitar, who, of course, you see on the cover of the album, Travis Stewart on guitar, Adam Davis on bass, Tyran Coker on keyboard, and Jesse Gabriel on drums. Now, this band has sometimes been compared favorably to the Alabama Shakes, and I kind of see some of that comparison. But whereas the Alabama Shakes recordings are known for a much more raw sound, the Seratones recordings feature a much more polished production. And I would describe the production on Power as mostly impeccable. Though there are tracks like Gotta Get to Know Ya, which there's a video for on YouTube here, which I recommend you check out, where they do cross into the rawness of the Alabama Shakes. But if I had to personally describe the sound of the Seratones, I would describe them as a band heavily influenced at times by 80s synth pop, but with a slightly more raw vibe, and I would compare them to early 1960s R&B bands and the girl group sound. Their 80s vibe comes across in tracks like Bad Boy and Heart Attack and the title track Power. But there is no mistaking the early 60s girl group sound from tracks like the opener, Fear, and Lie to My Face. In fact, I have to admit that having one of those early 60s throwback tracks as the album's opener was a little bit misleading. At first I thought I was going to be listening to a much more polished version of Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, and then was completely surprised by the about face it took with the second track, which is Power, the album's title track. What I'm trying to say here is the Seratones are no cookie-cutter band. While there's definitely a cohesive sound to them, they manage to do something different with each and every song. These are all very skilled musicians whose primary focus is to showcase the song rather than their own individual music abilities. And if you're a fan of any of the influences that I've described in this video, you owe it to yourself to pull up their second album, Power, and stream it on either Tidal, Spotify, or Apple Music. As for myself, I am currently debating whether I want to get this one on CD or on vinyl. This is TJR. Have you checked out this album? If you have, let me know what you think. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next album alert. Bye-bye.